This is Mike Lyons of Smart Meetings TV, and we're sitting here with Mike Dominguez, the Senior Vice President, Chief Sales Officer of MGM Resorts International. Mike, always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Good seeing you, my friend.
Good friend of Smart Meetings, but big announcement this morning on this expansion of the MGM Grand Conference Center. We were here at the groundbreaking just a few minutes ago. Why don't you fill in our audience on all the great things that are happening with that convention center expansion?
Sure. We've done so well here at MGM Grand over the last few years, and we tend to, I said it today, we listen to our customers, and they're asking for more space. Some of our best customers are continuing to grow, and we're going to add 250,000 square feet of meeting space to this conference center, which is going to put this entire complex at about 850,000 square feet, and puts MGM Resorts in Las Vegas at 4 million square feet of meeting space.
Well, you talked about a campus, and that's what you call it, because you have all of your properties within a very short distance of each other.
Yeah, we really do. Within 3 miles, you're going to find the majority of our meeting space, and that 4 million square feet is literally between Mandalay and Mirage on the Strip. You're going to find that 4 million. And on the other side of the street, of course, MGM Grand, which is one of the flagships.
So it's kind of like Monopoly board. You own that part of the street, right? It's like the whole boardwalk is yours. A couple of things, though, that I wanted to ask you about and point out. Obviously, you're a prolific speaker. You go around the country and you talk a great deal about advocacy. Meetings mean business. That's a critically important thing that we're talking about here at MPIWC. But it all kind of ties in together, because if you're not relevant, and you talk about adapting to change, you're talking about being there for your customers and making sure that you're constantly innovating. That's what MPI is about, and that's what MGM Grand is about with this expansion of the convention center.
Yeah, I would say, the one thing I failed to mention is we're not just building out space, it's all going to be stay well, and we have the first stay well meetings program in the world that is a partnership with Delos. You saw Deepak Chopra here today. Deepak's been heavily involved in saying, how do we create a meeting experience that's more conducive for mental acuity and for gathering people and to really achieve the objectives we're looking at. And I've been doing this a long time. I've never not seen meeting space be value engineered once we get to the nuts and bolts of any project. We are spending the money, and I'm really privileged to work with an organization that takes a leadership role in this. They're letting us spend some money to create some very unique experiences, not just here, but at some of the other projects we're doing right now. We're going to create some meeting space that doesn't exist anywhere in Las Vegas.
Well, I think obviously that's what you have to do. You've got a lot of great competitors here in Las Vegas, and you've got to be a little bit ahead of the curve with that. And it was great to hear Dr. Chopra speak this morning on that program that he's worked with you on to incorporate this stay well. I think that is the next generation of thinking when we think about meetings.
I would agree, and you heard me say earlier that we're all focused on health and wellness in our lives. You're not going to travel and think you need to leave that at home.
Right.
So it's incumbent upon us.
Even in Las Vegas.
Even in Las Vegas. I like
Maybe
that,
especially in Las Vegas.
I like that Deepak said he thinks this is a spiritual destination. So,
right.
But the one thing I look at is you don't travel and think you're leaving your habits at home. You want to be able to carry those easily on the road, and we're trying to do that. And you kind of make the point. It's a surprise in Vegas because it's never been a focus. It's a focus of ours to make sure we stay up with what our customers are asking us for.
Well, congratulations on that and all the other great things that are happening at MGM Grand, Mike. And as always, a pleasure to speak to you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate
Smart
it.
Meetings TV signing off here with Mike Dominguez.